Hi guys, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a 2024 TBR based on recommendations. So as I have mentioned multiple times on my channel, I watch other YouTubers' videos and screenshot the books that sound interesting to me. Sometimes I'm able to take them out from my library. Sometimes they're solely Kindle Unlimited books, and sometimes I just absolutely forget about them. I went through my entire gallery starting from the beginning of this year because that's when I started getting back into reading, so I don't really have any books from prior to that. But I went through my entire gallery from the beginning of this year up until now, and wrote down every single book that I have screenshotted from someone's YouTube channel video or even Instagram. Like I just saw something and it looked or sounded interesting to me, and I'm going to share that with you guys today. This is pretty similar to me having a physical TBR rundown at the end of the year. However, I did that as my first video on this channel, and that was only a couple months ago, so I haven't had that many books added since then, and I will be doing a book haul closer to the end of December to show you what I've acquired since making that video. And I just thought this would be a good way for me to be able to look back at this video and see if I have read any of these books by the end of next year. 2, to hold myself accountable to read books that I'm interested in and that I hear other people talking about. And 3, to be honest, to clear up space on my phone for new recommendations, because I know within this upcoming year and with all these new books coming out, I'll definitely be screenshotting and looking forward to more books. So this is just something for me to look back on, and also for you guys to comment and let me know if some of these are worth my time or not, and if you have read any of them. So obviously I'll be looking back on my physical TBR, but I thought this would be a good thing to look back on as well. So I'm going to start off by saying all of the people's channels that I have recommendations from, because I don't remember after making the list which book came from what channel, but I do want to mention everyone who I got these recommendations from and link them down below in case you're interested in watching their channels or getting recommendations from them. So the list of recs that I have here came from Kaylani, Jess from Peace Love Books, Sarah Beth from All Rad Reads, Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, Books and Lala, Sarah without an H, Brianna from Four Paws and a Book, Whitney from Tibera's Den, Brittany from Rescues and Reads, Kat from Cat Chats, Chandler, and one TikToker named Isabella. And like I said, this also doesn't include posts that I saw on Instagram, which most of those posts were just like publishers or random things that I saw here and there, so I don't have names of people for those recs. So let's get into these books. I also don't really remember much about these books because, like I said, these recommendations came from the start of January. So I don't really remember much about anything of any of these books. This is, like I said, just a record for me and for you guys to either check out these books, let me know if they're good, or just to see if I've read them by the end of next year. I'll most likely be doing a reactions video to this list. So I'm just going to run through them really quickly. If I have something to say about them, I will. And that's that. Let's get started with the list. The first book that I have on the list is Make Me Hate You by Candy Steiner. And I have The Games We Play by Katie Ray. The entire Chestnut Spring series, because I have yet to check out Elsie Silver and I would really like to get a taste of her work. The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O'Rourke. Meant to Be by Lauren Jackson. Call of Booty by Anastasia Lauren. This was one of the first gamer related books, romance books that I saw, and then recently we had Good Game come out by Madison Fox, but this is the first one that I saw and had screenshotted in my library, so I really wanted to pick this one up. Everyone in My Family Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. Always the One for Me by Carrie Ann. Their Free Fall at Last by Julie Olivia. Sorry, I'm looking down. I have my little list here. Good Catch by Carly Jean. The Reluctant Billionaire by Sarah Madison. Best Kept Secrets by Candy Steiner again. The Honey Mountain series by Laura Pavlov, another reader that I would love to get a taste of her work and haven't read anything from, and she has a lot of good series that I've heard. Nemesis by Soraya, Mansplain by Vanessa Vale, Liars and Liaisons by Sav R. Miller, Meet Your Match and Watch Your Mouth by Candy Steiner, solely because Watch Your Mouth recently came out and I really wanted to read that. And I know you can read her books out of order, but then I was like, why not add Meet Your Match, because it's a part of the series. How I'll Kill You by Ren DiStefano.
Have you ever had a dream that you do.
Listen, I can't. Blood Will Out by Laka Linwood, The Book of Azriel by Amber Nicole, On Thin Ice by L.A. Cotton, The Sullivan Brothers series by Lena Hendricks, X's and O's by Amy Leah, Keep Her Safe by QB Tyler, Before We Came by Sloane St. James, Temporary Wife by Katharina Myra, Accidental Attachment by Max Monroe, Love Me Today by A.L. Jackson, Forbidden Hearts by Corinne Michaels, Notes on an Execution by Danya Kakofka, Home Run Proposal by Maureen Moore, The Puck Boys of Brook Uni series by Hannah Gray, Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is, I believe, the only book left of hers that I haven't read yet, and it's a new book that she recently came out with, and it's her first adult book, so I'm really excited for that one. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, A Code for Love by Bal Cabra, Reset by Serena Dolan, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, For the Love series by Amanda Chaperone, Right Where I Want You by Jessica Hawkins, Moonshot by Alessandra Tor, Shattered Truths by H. Hunting, Ivan by Sophie Lark, The Varsity Dad Dilemma by Lex Martin, Echoes of You by Catherine Cowles, Rule of the Aurora King by Nisha J. Tooley, Line of Scrimmage by Erin McKenzie, Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Rashani Choksky, The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich, Yours to Catch by Harlow Ray, Vampires of El Norte, which I don't have the author written for some reason, but I recently saw this on Books and Lala's channel. On Cloud 9 by Kells and Denise Stone, Plot Twist by Erin LaRosa, Ice Bet by S.J. Silvis, Flip Shot by M.G. Fields, The Grip Trilogy by Kennedy Ryan, which is another author I've read nothing from before, and I've seen a lot on Kaylani's channel, and I'm itching to try some of her books. Wreck My Plans by Jillian Meadows, It Happened One Christmas by Chantel Gurtin. These last couple are going to be December Christmas releases that I'm just not sure that I'll get to this year. But if I do happen to read some, that's great. However, I'm just putting them in this video in case I don't, then I can read them throughout next year. I really don't have one of those mindsets where I have to read it within the season. So there's a possibility I'll end up reading a Christmas romance sprinkled in here and there when it's not actually Christmas season. Next is Snowed In by Catherine Walsh, A Festive Feud by Maureen Moore, Wrapped in You by Nikki Ash, Matching All the Way by Veronica Eden, which earlier this year I read Iced Out. That was my first Veronica Eden book and I absolutely loved it. So I'm super excited for this one. This one might actually be one that I tried to get around to this December. Then I have Midnight Renegade by Hayden Locke and Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. And then I also have a couple of honorable mentions because I either have recently took them out from the library and didn't get around to reading them when I checked them out, or I currently have them out from the library and don't think that I'll finish them by the time that I have to return them, which were also screenshots from people's YouTube videos. And that is Half a Soul. I don't have the author written down for that one either, but I saw that as well on Books and Lala's channel. And then Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young and Kingdom which I have right here, and I can't see the author from where I'm looking, but I honestly don't believe I'll be able to get around to those just because I'm currently reading my actual set TBR, and then I still have some other things that I want to get to. That is all the recommendations that I have acquired this year from multiple channels and Instagrams, like I said. This is probably going to be a short video, and I'm also going to try to have the count here because I didn't count how many books that was. And with this like kind of virtual TBR list that I'm making, plus me trying to read down my physical TBR, it seems like I'm going to have a big goal for 2024. So I'm gonna have the count here of how many books that was. And like I said, let me know down below in the comments if you've read any of these books and if they are or are not worth my time. And also which ones I should absolutely prioritize. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.